Hey everyone, I hope all is well. Today I'll be making pinto beans and beef. And here are the ingredients. I have short ribs, beef short ribs, black pepper, seasoning salt, onion powder, garlic powder. I have an onion. I have some chicken broth and some margarine. I've already cleaned, washed, and soaked my beans for about 3 hours. And I left a little water in, as you can see. Whoops. Something happened there. And they're on low, just barely beginning to cook. So I'm going to add my chicken broth. And this is a slow process. Of course, it's going to be quicker on the video, but it's a slow process. And I'm going to add some black pepper. A little bit of it all. You know, you season a few times during this process. Seasoning salt. Some onion powder. Don't need a lot of that because we'll still put the onion in later on. And some garlic powder. I have some margarine here. Let me add a little bit in there. And we're going to just mash beef short ribs. Of course, I've washed and cleaned those. We're just going to sit them in. And I'm going to bring it to a boil. And I'm going to let it boil for maybe about 3 minutes. And then I'm going to turn it down to medium. And then we're just going to let it go for a while. And I'll be back. You bring them to this rapid boil. Then you turn them down to about a medium or a little less. About a 4. You let it calm down first. You kind of put the top on sideways because if you put it on top right now, it's going to boil over. Who wants to clean that mess, right? And then you just let it go and do its thing. Okay, they've been cooking about an hour, which isn't nearly long enough. However, the beef short ribs, they have a lot of fat. So I like to take some of it off. We'll probably do that around 3 times because you don't want to consume all of that fat. Not good for you. Take some of it off. And then I'm going to add some more chicken broth. Turn it up because it's gonna cool down the beans. So you got to turn it up to start it to cooking again. And then we're going to turn it back down, add a few more seasonings. And we're going to do this a few more times. Up until the end of the cooking process. But it'll all be worth it, trust me. Gonna turn it up. Excuse me for reaching across. I'm going to add some more chicken broth. And more seasoning. Excuse me. Excuse me. Some garlic. more pepper, more onion powder, some seasoning salt, some garlic powder too, just a pinch more margarine, and I'm going to add some parsley. So you got to turn it up so it can start to boil again, and then you bring it back, you turn it back down. Let it continue to cook slow. Ooh, ugh. And I'll be back. See, now it's back up to a rapid boil. Now you want to turn it down again. Okay, see, they're starting to cook down and thicken up. They still have a ways to go though. And remember to taste. I've tasted. I've added a few more seasoning. I've added some Sazon Complete, just a little bit, and you see I've drained more grease off of it. And we'll continue to cook. Okay, we're going to season one more time. We're going to add some parsley. I have some fresh and some dried. Some more parsley. And I have some minced garlic, just a little bit. And I'm going to add a pinch of Sazon. Some onions. Pepper. And last bit of margarine, not butter, margarine. And when this cooks down, which is probably going to be about another 35 minutes or so, I have some rice, white rice cooking on the side, and it'll be ready. If it gets thicker than you would like it, you could add some more chicken broth, or you can add some water. And finally, they're finished and delicious. I'm going to get a plate ready. There you have it. Pinto beans and beef short ribs. Those ribs will melt in your mouth, and so will the beans. Well, thanks for hanging out with me. I had a ball. I hope you did too. And don't forget to pray. Then pray some more. Pray for her, pray for him, pray for you, pray for them. Pray for us. Then pray again. Don't stop praying. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. That's it, and that's all. Later.